Today I fucked up by teaching my 4-year-old about static electricity. So it was rather cold today and I put some nice, thick wool socks on my 4-year-old son. After running around a bit today, he came and gave me a hug. Zap. I explained to him that he's got to pick up his feet because dragging them on the carpet will build up a shock. My son looks at me and says like Pikachu. A bit of background. A few months ago I discovered that Disney now has the full run of all Pokemon episodes. Like 20 plus seasons, each of over 40 episodes. My son and I have slowly been working our way through them, like 3 to 4 episodes per week. My wife and I decided to get a Switch as a family gift for Christmas, along with Let's Go Pikachu. For my son's birthday a few weeks ago, we got him a Pikachu plushie as that would fit in well. So a bit after my talk to my son about static electricity, he goes to his room and grabs his Pikachu plushie. Drags his feet all the way to the office where my wife is playing Frostpunk and says Donda Shock. While zotting her with a nice, snappy static shock. As he runs away, clutching his plushie, all I can say to my wife was I think Pikachu's been teaching him some tricks. She was not amused. Too long didn't read, Pikachu taught my son Thundershock. My wife is not happy about this development. Edit, my first gold. Thank you kind stranger. Edit 2, I know this may be more cute than traditionally today I fucked up, but I'm rather singed at the moment and the wife wasn't too pleased at the time. I know she'll be laughing about it in a day or two with the rest of us, I hope. Edit 3, my first platinum. Thank you my friend. Given that introducing your son to Pokemon has given him the abilities of Pikachu, I think you should introduce him to Skyrim to see what happens. Do you think he's more likely to shout at things or eat 10,000 cheese wheels in one sitting? This is a win, not a fuck up. So amazing. It's cute now. When we've all been zapped multiple times by the end of the week it'll be a lot less cute. Give him the TM for Thunder. I think that's just a taser. That's an awesome father right there. LOO. You came to the wrong pallet town, Mom. Today I fucked up by almost murdering my friend and stopping a school-wide arms race. So this happened about 8 years ago in the 6th grade. Now, if you remember 6th grade, you know that trends fly in and out of style every other week. And just before silly bands took over as chief tween pimp currency, the big thing at my school was a trend we dubbed locker artillery. Basically, we gathered all the supplies we could from anywhere in the classrooms, and created small projectile weapons from what we scavenged. We would use these weapons to lob erasers, spitballs, and paper hornets at ourselves and unsuspecting teachers. Eventually, things got out of hand. It became a grade-wide arms race to create the ultimate launching machine. Heists were performed on teachers' desks. Books were destroyed and scrapped for ammunition. Students presented welts from paper hornets with the same pride one would display a hickey from a cheerleader. Rubber bands were contraband. It was a full-on Mad Max Magic school bus adventure. Here's where the fuck-up started. One night, I was sitting on my bed, tinkering with various supplies, when it finally hit me, the secret is not the launcher, but the ammo. Spitballs were too light, hornets were too restricting, and erasers were inaccurate. I needed something aerodynamic. So, my sociopath 11-year-old brain decided that the inkwell of a pen would do nicely. I'll cover the tip with an eraser, what could go wrong? I thought to myself. Let me tell you. The next day, I created the ultimate cannon, utilizing no less than 7 rubber bands, a pen barrel, 2 springs, and a binder clip for a trigger. With the inkwell loaded, I felt like a small, sexually frustrated MacGyver with intent to kill. On the bus, my friend, let's call him Neo, was extremely interested in my device, and asked for a demonstration. I obliged, and fit the eraser to the end of the ammo. Neo opened the bus window, and told me to aim outside the window and hit the school wall. We were still parked at the school at this time. I aimed, pulled back and fired. All I saw was the eraser flying off the inkwell before I heard an extremely sudden crack. I looked forward, and there was a hole in the double pane window of the bus, only an inch or two from Neo's head. My parents had to pay for the window. Neo's parents didn't let me over to his house until senior year. The principal cracked down on locker artillery and suspended anyone, including myself, for 3 days, who dare use a pen for anything other than writing. But I still won that arms race. Too long didn't read. 6th grade was obsessed with launching spitballs and erasers at each other. I upgraded the ammo and nearly killed my friend and broke a window with a pen inkwell. I was suspended and my friend's parents don't like me anymore. Edit, RIP inbox. Thank you for the gold, kind stranger. Update, here's the tutorial for the device. We're gonna need the schematics for your makeshift crossbow. More of a cannon, really? I'll see if I can remember the exact design. Guess you caused enough of a scene to end the goddamn arms race. Dude, you made a makeshift weapon from school supplies that has the capacity to put holes in windows. That's badass. Think about what he could do with real military grade materials. Today I fucked up by catcalling my husband. Edited to add, holy crap, this post blew up more than I expected. Thank you to the anonymous redditors that gave me my first silver and platinum, you are so awesome. Naturally, this did not happen today. TL, doctor is at the bottom. About a week ago, I was running errands with my 1 and 3-year-old boys. We had some time to kill, and my 3-year-old said that he wanted to see his daddy. So we picked up lunch and took it to my husband's work so that he could have a hot lunch instead of leftovers from the night before. We got the boys out of their car seats, let them sit in our laps as we all ate chicken tenders and fries in the front seat. Then, my husband took us for a tour around his shop. He works in sheet metal and makes air ducts. Our kids loved it. As we were leaving, I saw my husband walking into the building and honked at him, calling out, "Hey, nice butt babe." Then it happened, my 3-year-old yelled, "Nice butt daddy," which quickly turned into "Nice butt mama." I tried my best to ignore it even though he kept repeating it. I thought that the worst was over when he eventually forgot about it. I was wrong. Now, almost a week later, he is yelling out our living room window. "Nice butt papa," what he calls our elderly neighbor. "Nice butt mama." "Nice butt baby," his little brother. I don't think we will be leaving the house today. Too long didn't read. I set a bad example for my child and now he is telling everyone that they have a nice butt. I was once walking around a Tesco's and there was what I assume a babysitter and a 3 to 4-year-old. The babysitter was on the phone and ended up saying, "Are you fucking kidding me?" The toddler then was running around, "Are you fucking kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me?" The babysitter trying desperately to quiet the kid, saying, "No no no, please don't say that," which just made the kid say it louder and louder. I wonder what happened when the parents got home. Oh no. That sitter is going to be in a world of pain when the parents hear that. Lucky they forget shit easy too. I thought it would turn out to be a co-worker and not actually your husband. But this is pretty good too. One day we had men outside working on the street in front of our house. They all wore neon yellow t-shirts like my husband does. My 3 years spent half an hour yelling "Hi daddy" out the window before I closed the curtains. Let's hope he breaks the habit before he goes to kindergarten and compliments the teachers behind. My mother took my daughter into the bank when she was 3. She was excited to show her off to the tellers who she knew for years. The teller offered her a lollipop and my daughter told the teller, in her sweetest 3-year-old voice, "Shove it up your ass." I guess my husband wasn't very tactful when explaining about not taking candy from strangers. My mom was mortified. We had the same happen to us, only with Babe. The wife and I call each other Babe quite regularly, and our 2-5-year-old has picked up on it. Sometimes it will be "Hey babe" to either of us, or at times he will say "Mommy babe" or "Daddy babe" when he wants our attention. Hasn't happened to a stranger yet, I don't think, haha.